Hello, everyone. Hi, this is Self Discovery Support. I'm happy you have joined me here today. This timeless soulmate journey reading is focused on all romantic issues, feelings, and situations, and may reference your past, present, or future timelines. The hope is that through hearing these situations and stories that you can gain clarity and food for thought. Due to this, feel no pressure to take what doesn't connect with you. If you find the reading useful, do consider subscribing, and you can also catch daily tarot shorts on this channel. So today we're going to focus on doing just a kind of general update for the collective. You may pick up on one story in particular, but here we go. We're going to be using the I Ching of Love. Today we're going to be using Unshakable Inner Peace cards, and we're going to use the Magical Nordic Tarot. I don't know if it will focus. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to also get some energy checks with the BuzzFeed Oracle cards. Alright, so I want to find out firstly what is happening in a particular situation, or maybe generally for the collective. Please tell us the message you have for this soulmate journey. Complementaries, solidarity. Okay, so that seems to be what's happening now. And in the hidden, we have listening to one another. So we could have something of a communication issue. We could have, I want to give you a little bit of the context straight from the book, and then we'll move into the reading. So it's number 8. Number 8 could be significant for you. 8 talks about manifestation and abundance. So that could be something here. We have the Tao. To manifest itself splits. It's a continuous alternation of rest and movement that creates life. A game of causes and effects behind which there is something perpetually motionless. Wisdom is coming to perceive this point of absolute stillness present in us, the eye of the cyclone. Okay, so I feel like this is talking about people that are currently in a separation, in a pause, in a connection, but it's building. It's not just a pause that nothing is happening. This is something where it's almost like the hanged man energy. You had to take a break in order for things to wind themselves up slowly. You can see like things equalizing, right? Fire, air, water, earth. Things are kind of building a momentum, but they had to be separated for a particular reason. That creates a kind of solidity, even though we have solidarity, but it's recognizing also the differences within us. You know, in connections, a lot of us tarot readers talk about like fire signs, earth signs, air signs, water signs, but it's really a kind of energy that people innately embody. If you're an earth sign, you may be particularly solid and grounded, and really value people who are practical in nature, people who are authentic and rooted. If you're an air sign, you may value communication and people who are intellectual and can go there, you know, with abstract thought. If you're a fire sign, you may value that action, that active energy, that passionate, spiritually engaged energy. And water signs can really go inwards and feel in ways that many of us cannot. But all of us have these properties within us. And so it's about coming into an appreciation that even if you are a fire sign, you are not all fire. You could be mainly fire, or the way you present could be fire, but you can understand the water aspects in somebody else. And that brings us to the listening to one another. Yeah, it's like in this connection, in this particular situation, you may have to find that you do actually not just hear, but you try to understand. Through listening, we understand the other party's perspective. That is where the kind of strength of the bond is created. It's, can I understand you? Can I hear what you're saying? And can I translate that into an empathy for you? Okay, so I think that that's the situation we have at hand, is some connection which communication needs to be dealt with in a way, not just communication, but the acceptance we have for each other. I want to get energy, a little bit of energy check here. So tell us the energy in this connection. We have the gadgets. We have the Aurora Borealis. Okay, 2 wanted to come out. We have the giraffe and the double tap pink. All right, so that's a lot to consider. There may be a lot of different connections coming through. So first of all, is like this is a connection, right? It is about being in tune, just like what we have here. It's about being in tune with each other, being connected. And so maybe that there's a desire here in this situation to, in your situation, to connect. But that doesn't mean we always know how to. Unique, limited, and rare. This is, I think it's because you're recognizing, whoever it is that's listening to this, you're recognizing that this particular connection is something special. It's not like your everyday thing, and therefore I do desire to be in connection with this person. Some of us may be keeping a little bit of an eye on things, like a very close eye, like what is happening. Of course, you're here with this reading, so you do want to find out what was happening. Validate. Okay, so it's like you're trying to keep an eye on things because you want some kind of confirmation. You want to feel like the track that you are on is the same track the other person is on, and that could go back straight to that listening to one another. That is that's the story. We all want to just feel heard and understood, right? Especially if you think that this person is special in your life. All right, so let's grab our tarot and get into some specificities of this connection. Tell us more about this connection. Page of Cups. Playfulness. Oh. 5 of Cups and 7 of Cups. King of Wands in Hidden Energies. So a lot of cups, right? All cups. And then when it's not cups, it's wands right under the oh my gosh, right under the King of Wands is the 6 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, the Sun. Okay, I think people are moving into a place where definitely they're getting in touch with their feelings. Somebody in this connection could be a water sign, or if not, there could be, well, there's a strong fire energy as well for that King of Wands as being the main kind of archetype that shows up. Somebody wants to take some bold action because they're feeling motivated to do that. If you're watching this Soulmate Journey update, I just did the September update. You should check that out because it's a very similar story. People getting some kind of inspiration to communicate with someone, their partner, their person of interest. So I think this person, whoever it is in this connection, there is a kind of youthfulness. It's almost like this person unlocks that part of you. Almost like an intuitive connection as well. And However, I think people are shy, a little bit tentative about following up on that because there are a lot of it's like I'm not sure what pathway to take. I'm really not sure what pathway to take. It could also be something that you dream of, almost in a childlike way. Whoever this is touches that part of you, that inner child, and brings a joy out there. We saw the sun card, so that, is there. But there is a lot of like, okay, I don't want to repeat the mistakes of the past. I want to move to something better. I don't want to stay in this place of regret. And the key word we have is hope. Yeah, it's like that. It's like I want to choose better. Not better, but I want to choose the thing that I want, right? But also because of that, with hair, this person could be, whoever this is, keeping an eye. They want to be connected because there's recognition now that this was a unique situation. With that meddlesome card here, it makes me think that maybe there is somebody there are people around, or two here, but these two are coming from two different worlds almost, and this is like the only way they can connect is to come out of those worlds, but they're still held by the world that they're in. So some of you could find that you're in two different places in life, maybe two different family settings, cultures, whatever, but it's difficult to connect, and you can only maybe connect. This is like a picture of a browser, so it could only be online as well that you're connecting with this person. But whoever it is very interested in things moving forward. This is a person that knows clearly now what they want. I don't know if they always knew, but they know at this moment. Six of Cups. Oh, you know this person. Like, this is someone you know, maybe from childhood. 2 sixes here tell me that there's some kind of deeper understanding or some kind of spiritual guidance here. 6 of Wands. Okay, so this person is like, okay, I recognize this person. Whoever it is, I have memories with this person from my past. I've known them from childhood. They are like family to me, or I feel very comfortable with them. They make me feel good. They bring out that nostalgic, comfortable feeling, and I just want to have success here. Yeah, the sun. I feel very happy here with this person. Memory, affairs of the heart. Okay, so there's a kind of past here, and that makes sense with the 6 of Cups. There's something that has emotionally been difficult and painful, 4 of Swords. But there's a kind of, okay, so you two, we saw that, may have been on a break, and it's because there's been difficulties. 2 of Swords. Look at that. I just said difficulties, and here comes difficulties as confirmation. All right. So it's like this person now, though, however, wants to move past that, because we have the King of Wands at the top, and this 3 of Swords is pretty deep down in the deck. It's at the surface, but that's how I kind of gauge my readings, is how deep down that 3 of Swords is. And it seems like it's below the surface. They're aware of it, but they're trying to reshape that story now. But a lot of cups, like, if this is a fire sign, this is someone who is a fire sign or another sign, they're in that space that's delving into the emotional aspects a lot. Yeah, I want to see, like, what are some outcomes here? What's a potential outcome here in this situation? King of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so you two are going to get on a page where emotions could become more balanced. We could be sharing what it is that we feel, and also building up a kind of a foundation, because emotions are shared, because things are coming into balance. We're building a foundation. Look at that. And back of the deck, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. after the Hanged Man, after the Ace of Swords. Happiness is possible after a period of separation, after a period of things maybe felt like out of, like, you don't know what's happening, but suddenly the clarity comes. You guys need to watch that September update. It's totally the story here. I'm gonna leave you with a last message here. This looks really good, like a turnaround and a connection for you, for those of you that this connects with. Please give us a last message here. All right, this is a beautiful card. It's one of my favorites in this deck. It's everything is a reflection. Hold up the energetic mirror. You can see how she's in her place, but she's almost in a different layer, looking out, but somebody else here. This is also her looking in. So it's like seeing two sides, and there's a red and the blue, seeing the polarities here. Knowing that what I shine out comes back in at me, almost in the opposite way. It's very similar here. Look at that. Definite communication, definite understanding. We had that card here, understanding, that's coming in. And it's like holding a space for that, right? We need to hold a space. But it tells me right now that with this card, we ended on this, something's going to be confirmed here. It's like, yes, I feel this way. Yes, we need to understand this about each other. It could be moving past this point, right? Moving past this is the hurdle here, and it's remembering that in order to be connected, it's a recognition of the uniqueness of the other person. All right, guys, this is your soulmate journey update or quick reading. It's not quick reading anymore, but take care and all the best. I'll see you on the channel again.